I the pen man. Bad mind people for dead man. That would have got them head. You know.
Okay, best Marvel film. Let's see what everyone's response is. There've been so many of them now. I haven't seen Eternals yet, so I guess not counting the Eternals. Well, maybe if you think that was the 2 was the worst. I don't know, man. Civil War. What was the best or the worst? Okay, 2 choices. Best Marvel film and worst Marvel film. Civil War is the best? Are you sure? Nah, you're joking. That's cap. Come on, man. Nah. The best? I felt like that film was a mess. I didn't like that film. And then you gotta accommodate a lot of people, but I didn't like that one. Oh, my guy. I was like, Civil War. Are you sure? Did someone hold you and shake you as a child? Yes, I think Winter Soldier is the best one as well. I agree. Winter Soldier was like, I feel like that was the pinnacle of the films they've produced. And they had to, because that first Captain America was a stinker. That and the first Thor movie have to be the worst. Captain Marvel sucked. Alright, so wait, is that your worst Marvel film? So we want your absolute best and your absolute worst. We got 2 votes for Winter Soldier so far. Captain Marvel was sickening. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that. I think it's my worst. Fair enough. Have you seen all the Marvel films then, except Eternals? Why was Captain Marvel sickening? Man loves hyperbole, innit? I could really rant about that film. Go off. Go on, it's your time. Hopefully I don't choke on my lozenge, but go ahead. What you got to say? What do you want the people to know about that film? How did it make you feel? And now I haven't seen all Marvel, just the Avengers one. How long you got? Listen, I will stay. I'm here for this. I will stay here for this. I got my water. I could put the kettle on, have some mint tea. I'd want to hear this. I definitely want to hear this. Go on then. You lot go off. If you're lurking, let me know. If Sam L. Jackson was not in Captain Marvel, the whole film would have been a write-off. Well, young Sam? Cast horrible. It's gonna get worse from here. Brie Larson is voice. Why so many people are so put off by Brie Larson? Fully can't stand her. Why? Tell me why. I wanna know. Do you know what I wish I had right now? I wish I had an effect that made my eyes go like that. I feel so mean, but her vibe, man, ain't it? In the movie or away from the movie? Like her... I'm not reading it. I really screw-faced the screen when she showed up in the Avengers. Is anyone else in the chat? Who else is here? Oh my gosh. Well, in the comics, the first Captain Marvel, or Captain Marvel, whatever, was Monica Rambeau. So I don't understand why they didn't take the chance to make it a black woman, seeing as the whole time that's really what's been missing out of that core Avengers group. There is no black woman in it. And they'll say, oh, but the Wakanda, no, that's not the real core Avengers. That's not them. With no evasive maneuvers, just haymakers. Wow. Really pulls the thing like, why is she here? Oh, so you didn't see it in the cinema? What would you have done if you went and saw it in the cinema? Would you have walked out? Has anyone here ever walked out of a cinema during a film? Anyone here ever fallen asleep in the cinema? Falcon is black. I'm talking about black woman. There's no black woman in the group. Like in the core Avengers group. Probably left, man. That is wild. I fall asleep all the time. What a waste of money. Wait. J-Dub, where did you see it? You saw it at the cinema as well, Disney Plus. I did both in Green Lantern. Man slept and left. Green Lantern was poison. That was terrible. Only thing I liked was that it was very green and I had a plasma at the time, so it like, you know. Oh my gosh. Nah, you lot are kidding me. Quick attendance check. Where's everyone else? I know everyone who's in here has to have seen a Marvel film at some point. You must have a favorite, you must have a worst. And I doubt they're all Captain Marvel. It can't be. There's gotta be some. Well, you feel like Captain Marvel was the worst? To be honest, it was unremarkable to me. Like I've cast it from my memory. I can't even remember it, which is pretty bad. But then Green Lantern is enough to make someone walk out of their house onto oncoming traffic. Oh my gosh. I also didn't like Guardians. Alright, we gotta draw the line there. What do you not like about Guardians? You can't remember because it sucked. Guardians stinks. 4 is particularly horrible. The first 4 movie was ass. Horrible. Bad. All time. Asgard. Heaven. What's Earth? A pile of sand and dust. The whole film, I was bored. Guardians is it's a different pacing. Guardians is when Marvel knew they had a license to print money. Because if that couldn't fail, nothing could fail. None of their movies can fail. They were all bad, but the first one was Howard the Duck bad. Oh, wow. Yeah, the first 4 movie was terrible. I don't think they were all bad. The last one, Ragnarok, was funny. It was hilarious. What's it called? Ragnarok? Yeah, Ragnarok. That one was alright. As funny as, they can be. So, I felt like that one was okay. That one was No, I stomached that one. I like that one. I feel like they forced Peter to be funny because of the rest of the film sucked. Like he was overly comedic. That's what Chris Pratt is there for. That's what he's known for. So he was sort of had to be all wisecracky, and it's like when you hire Will Smith in a movie, Will Smith is only gonna be Will Smith. Well, and he's gonna make some form of joke at some point. Yeah. It's the same thing with Chris Pratt. They turned the God of Thunder into Dan Cook. Who's your guy, sorry? Who's your guy? Will Smith is my guy. Will Smith is only ever Will Smith in his movies. That's a compliment to him. He doesn't bother with all this acting garbage. He just plays himself. Guardians is garbage. All I know is Guardians isn't the worst Marvel film. No way. And they had a wavy soundtrack for Guardians 1. Go away. Listen, have you seen Gemini Man? That's all I want to know. If you can defend Gemini Man, I will stop talking about Will Smith right now. I'm waiting. Because Captain Marvel is... Will Smith has made 20 movies and... and 2.5 were good. Why? Why are you doing that? I couldn't watch that. Wait, what? What couldn't you watch? Oh, Gemini Man. That's right. Do you know why? It's awful. It's terrible. Oh my word, that film was... do you know how bad that film was? He had to go and make Bad Boys to make up for that film. He was done it. He was dead in the water if he didn't go and make Bad Boys. Captain Marvel, 4-1 and Ant-Man. Ant-Man does feel like a colossal waste of time. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even bother watching the... What was it? The Wasp? I've never seen... That's the only... Is that the only Marvel film I haven't seen? The Wasp one? The Eternals? Ah, Black Widow. Free Disney movie. 3 of them Marvel films I haven't seen. I've even seen Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. And I had to stomach Awkward Fina. Ugh. Gemini Man was bad, but it wasn't... Come on, man. Did you see the way this man's face was like? The aspect ratios and oh my gosh. The frame rates were jumping around. It was awful. It was a train wreck. That film was bad. Bad. I'm surprised you wouldn't have left the cinema for a film like that. Ant-Man wasn't necessarily a horrible movie, but the characters, like, who cares? I mean, Hank Pym in he's in the comics, he's part of the reason why Ultron exists. He's actually an important character. It's just, you know. Actually, that's not Ant-Man, Hank Pym? Is he? Can't be asked. I have the comic somewhere as well. Where is it? Age of Ultron. Yep. Ant-Man. Yep, Henry Pym. Yeah, Ant-Man's actually important to the Age of Ultron story. He's not actually supposed to be the way they've done him in this Marvel universe. But you already know Marvel films are sort of set a particular way anyway. Yeah, I mean they're serious but not really serious. That's why I loved when Thanos was beating the shit out of everyone in that the one before Endgame. What was that one called again? What was that one? Wherever that one is, I enjoyed that one. Cause he was giving them the business. Turned Hulk into a cock. Yeah, but not sure why Ant-Man needed to be a character. I just told you why. Enjoyed the film though. Now I have to call my brother and rant about Captain Marvel because I'm triggered. Listen. Hold on. Now I have to... What do you mean you're triggered? You're the one who selected it as your... Tell me more then. Come on. Get it all out. Blade 1 is the greatest non-Marvel Marvel movie to date. Shame that they're about to butcher it. I don't know, you know. I think like... Here... Okay. Alright. Here's... I'm gonna keep it 100%. I feel like the guy that was Candyman would have been a better Blade. Like just like aesthetics and everything, like I feel like he would carry it off better, but I won't count out Mahershala Ali. I won't, because dude can straight up act. So that's why I'm like, I feel like if the story is right, or if it's even in the ballpark, he will carry it the rest of the way. So it'll be fine. No, don't worry about that. Now I have such a hatred for that film, for the character, all that. Come on, tell me more. Nah, bro. PG-13 can still be violent. PG-13 has to do with blood. But if you remember, like the original Blade, they didn't bleed per se. They turned to dust, so you could that film now would have probably gotten a PG-13. It's like excessive blood and all of that. Honestly, PG-13 can still be dark and violent. It could still go that way. Even bloody, I swear, I hate mentioning these films. The bloody Twilight movies were PG-13, and they had like, you know, blood-sucking vampires and werewolves cutting, yamming people to shreds and all that. It can still be violent. I swear, even the Hunger Games. Then again, Hunger Games was pretty weak, but that was PG-13. PG-13 can be violent. That's all I can say. It can be violent. It can be dark. It just depends on what the vanquishing methods they're going to use for these vampires. If there's no blood, they can get away with, you know, they explode. Would explosion work? Yeah, there are explosions in kids films. Yeah, because like all the Avengers and stuff, that's like PG, innit? There was blood. The vamps were neck biting and all that. There wasn't the greatest amount of blood. Remember, okay, in the first scene when he throws the thing, they turned to ash. A lot of the time they turned to ash, man. Come on, there was not that much blood. I think it's above a certain amount of blood. You have to then raise the rating. Wherever it is, it weren't gratuitous use of blood. I swear it weren't. Because that's what they were saying about why, if you classified that Blade movie now, it wouldn't be rated R. Let me look at the Blade trailer. The original Blade trailer. I swear there's no blood in it. But yeah, Blade was great. I believe in Mashallah, man. He can. I reckon he could pull it off. Nope. Trailer's pretty much bloodless as well. The film does have blood in it. Of course it does. I'm just saying, if they classified it now, it wouldn't be rated R. So PG's not that bad of a thing. It could still be what you think it might be. I think, isn't Deadpool the only one that they had rated R? It was a concern of mine to begin with as well, but yeah, no, there's no blood in the trailer. But I know when my man levels up, it's when all the blood pours down on him. So I feel you. There was blood in it, but they'll be alright, man. I haven't even watched this Morbius trailer. I don't know if I'm interested in it. I didn't like that Jared Leto, whatever it is, he was trying to kill my man's Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. I was like, you could want them to make your film, but you didn't have to try and box out someone else's food to do that. Rewatch the movie and see what I'm talking about. Parts I'm talking about probably didn't make it into the trailer. Of course they didn't make it into the trailer. No one would have watched it. But when they got rated R and they got banned and all that, it made it infamous. It made more people want to watch it. It's funny seeing that New Line Cinema logo come up though. Bloody hell. They used to be all over everything. New Line. Didn't they do like Time Cop and all that shit? Them Van Damme movies. Wait, did New Line do Rush Hour as well? I know, yeah, they were big in the game, man. Marshall Ali is a better actor than Wesley Snipes. So if it's a story where we just like, you gotta be convinced by the story, he will obviously do a better job. If it's gotta be like purely action led, we might run into some issues there. But even so, I still they're giving him a lot of time to get ready. So at the end of the day, it's like when they did The Matrix. Keanu Reeves isn't any man, but they made him into a superhero, so they should be able to do something. How did I disrespect the man by saying Marshall Ali is a better actor? It's a fact. Not a bad martial artist or not like that. Just a better actor. Plus, I swear this dude went crazy playing Blade. Referring to himself in the third person. And he wouldn't talk to white people. He'd only answer to Blade. Oh shit. I do enjoy the stories I used to read about my man when he was Blade and all of the. He carried on with a bag of things, boy. Man said he wouldn't talk to no white people, and he would only answer if they called him Blade. He was running amok. That was during Blade Trinity. that script would drive any sane man mad. Was it that one? I swear it was like that. Okay, fair enough. Let me go. I have to go look again. But when I read, I just thought that, what a legend. That was hilarious. Man said he ain't talking to no white people, and he will only answer if you call him Blade. He's probably gonna make a cameo in this film, or they love their multiverse and their time traveling and all this shit. So maybe they'll do they'll have the Blades meet. Plus they're doing Morbius and all this other stuff, and Venom and all of that. So. Wait, did you like Venom? I know Venom's not really a proper Marvel film, but still. It's more of it's Sony. I haven't seen this latest Venom. Was it Venom Carnage, or Bring on the Carnage, or Where's the Carnage, or Here's the Carnage, whatever some form of something to do with Carnage. I haven't seen that one. Multiverse. Sorry, we casted like piss, so let's bring back the old ones. Well, you're not feeling the new Spider-Man, yeah? It's not got you excited. You got Goblin and all them man coming back in it. Doc Ock, the whole thing, and you're gonna have 3 Spider-Men.